Hi, it's Ron Wilkie, your cybersecurity expert. And so today I'm talking about phishing, and I'm telling you exactly what phishing is and how to not be phished. All right, so quickly, phishing, look at my little diagram here. Phishing, that's when a bad guy, this is a hacker, and he's trying to get information. He's trying to get into a network. So he sends you or employees or whatever he's trying to get, he's sending a whole bunch of people. These are a whole bunch of people. He's phishing. See, that's the fish hook, fish line and the hook. He's phishing for credentials. So he's going to send you an email that looks legitimate, and he's going to ask you to log in to something or to click on something. So that's basically what the phishing technique is. So let's actually go and look at some examples, and I'm going to show you how not to get phished. All right, let's do this. All right, so this first example we have is from LinkedIn. So basically what we're going to do is look at it and determine whether or not it's legitimate or not. All right, so first you look at it, it says LinkedIn ads, and this link, it looks like a LinkedIn link. So that looks good. When you roll over something, you can see where the actual where you will actually go before you actually click it. So rolling over it, I see that this says linkedin.com, elinkedin.com, so that looks good. Let's look down, look at this one. This says elinkedin.com, and if you want, you can also Google eLinkedIn, e.linkedin, and see if that's an actual good website. You can do a search before you actually click on the link. And you're looking at all of this, and you go to the bottom and look at this one as well, and that looks good also. So to me, just off the top, I'm looking at the top of this as well, acquire new customers with a certain amount of money, LinkedIn ads, HTML. So that looks good too. That's the header. So I'm going to say this is legitimate. So I don't know. But that looks legitimate. Let's look at something. This off the top looks like it's not legitimate. American Express. Usually American Express is Amex, not this Azure thing, azure.com. So that's the first red flag. Log in, rolling over this hypertext link, and it's going to sendgrid.me. That doesn't look like American Express. Let's look at this customer sendgrid.me. That doesn't look like American Express. So to me, this looks like a phishing email. Phishing. Let's go to the next one. All right, this is from Sherry from Sherry Mullen at someplace, I don't know. This is US Airways email. So again, going to this link, that doesn't look like US Airways link. Just come down to this one. That one doesn't look like US Airways either. So I don't want to click on any of these. And it's confirming your US Airways online reservation, especially if you never made a reservation. Sometimes you may be tempted to click and see what they're talking about. They're just phishing. Don't click on it. It's to this person. So it's even from Sherry. I mean, this doesn't look like a US Airways email address that it's coming from. So this looks like a phishing email. Corporate eFax message email, inbound.efax. Okay, that looks good. Fax message, caller ID, you have received the reference number for this OE group, and it's supposed to be from eFax. So that's a red flag. This is a red flag. Please visit eFax. Even look at this one. Look, it says please visit eFax, but that's not showing eFax's website. So that can't be legitimate. None of these. Look at all these. This is just bad. This is so blatantly obvious. So this is phishing as well. All right, here's one that reaches your cell phone. So looks like you have a Gmail account up here. 4 o'clock. Look, 4G, running 4G. Okay, so anyway, it's from Venmo. That says Venmo, so that looks good. Dear whomever, verify your email address. And this is showing Venmo.com. So that looks good. So off the top, to me, that looks good. I say that's legitimate. Standard Bank, South Africa. S Standard Bank. Important security alert. This doesn't have anything to do with Standard Bank. Remember, this can say anything. This should at least look like the company that you're receiving the email from. All right, let's look at the links. Again, I'll just hover over it, and you can see that has nothing to do with Standard Bank. It looks like it here, but when you roll over it, you can easily tell that it's not going to standardbank.com. Portal site. And look at this. This actually looks legitimate right here. But you notice there's a /portal/site standard bank / you can make it look legitimate if it's not legitimate. So they're actually trying to make this one look legitimate. But you can easily still tell that it's not. This one says standardbank.co.za. If you Google that, that still may not be the right site. So you can easily Google some of these things before you actually click on them. You know, you can copy and paste them, put them inside of Google, and see if they're legitimate or not. So I'll say this is phishing as well. All right, let's go to this Wells Fargo Connect, Wells Fargo email. So at least it has Wells Fargo here in this text, hypertext link, wf.com, and you can see it's actually going to Wells Fargo email. And again, you can right click on this and Google it if you don't, but to me this looks legitimate. That's legitimate. That looks legitimate. Yeah, all of these look pretty good. So, but it only takes one click for you to mess up. So it's good to make sure whatever you're clicking on is the right one. Even the learn more looks good. All right, so I'll say this is legitimate. All right, UPS tracking at ups.com. Notification package delivery. Declining package has been delivered to the local UPS. First of all, if you haven't ordered anything, you know that it's not legitimate. But don't fall for it by clicking on the link thinking you're going to pick up something. Or if you're not expecting something, you know it's not legitimate. But you may still be tempted. So when you look at this link, look, even this www.apps, there's no dot in here. And when you look at the actual link where it's going, that doesn't look correct either. It has like 5 or 6 W's. I mean, that can't be right. And this one is going to coblapera.com. No. Come on, y'all. Really? You expect me to click on that? Really? Come on. Come on, fishers. You can do better than that. And a lot of times they actually do better than this. These are basic ones that aren't that sophisticated. What is sophisticated? They have the US. It's not really that sophisticated, but they have ups.com. So that looks good. And this looks good. They even have the logo. That's cool. But when you look at these links, it's not going where they're saying it's going. So this looks like phishing to me. All right, let's look at this PayPal one. Unfortunately, your account is temporarily blocked. Please follow the instructions below. This looks like PayPal right here. This doesn't look like PayPal up here, though. See, this does not look like PayPal. It says it right here, but remember, it's where the actual email is going. So make sure you click and open this up to make sure. Oh, look at this, undisclosed recipients. So they're sending this out to a lot of people. So you know it's not legitimate. All right, so let's see what else. Confirm now. Look at this. You click on that, that takes you somewhere else. That's not PayPal. See more about Pay. All right. Let's go to next. Oops, I didn't put. That's phishing. Let's go next. American Express. Here we go again. Azure. I don't know. I haven't heard of Azure for being American Express. Maybe you all have, but I haven't. To me, this looks like it's not legitimate. And again, look at this website it's asking you to go to. That's not legitimate to me either. So this looks like a phishing email. Alright. Okay, so our score is 100%. Congratulations, you're a phishing expert. Yes, I'm your cybersecurity expert, Ron Wilkie. So anyway, the average score in North America is 67%. Almost 67%. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Canada. United States 65. Wait, Canada's outscored the United States? Amazing. Brazil average score is 70. So anyway, that is examples of phishing and how to know whether or not an email you receive is actually legitimate. Ron Wilkie, a cybersecurity expert. I hope you got something from this. Talk to you soon.